Hello everybody, this is the thejonnymar, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy VI Advance. I figured I would start off by showing you the alternate path if you choose to save Mog, instead of being a glutton for material goods and go after the golden hairpin like I did. So instead of going for Lone Wolf, let's head over and save the Moogle. What the? Apparently he can talk. Look at this little freak out here. Speaks the words of men and can summon the earth's power through his dance. Mog. Now, unfortunately, they changed his line here. He used to say that old psycho Ramu came to me in a dream and told me to join you. So I'm gonna join your party. And I guess Lone Wolf feels left out, so he still jumps to his apparent death. So from this point, you can move on and go and get Mog's dances and have him join your party. Since I don't use him very much during the first part of the game, I decided to again go for the gold hairpin. So in between episodes, what I did is I did a little bit of ability gathering. So I went to the Veldt and got some new abilities for all 4 of my party members. Some basic elemental, some healing spells, etc. And I also stocked up on some cash, because the next couple of Esper Magicite shards we can get actually require quite a bit of money. So in this episode, we're going to be side quest hunting, and specifically we're going to be looking for 3 new Magicite shards. So the first one you can get is in the imperial city of Tzen. So let's land up here to the north of Vector and head on in. Now these cities are still under imperial control, but if you head up here behind the relic shop, there's a guy walking around. Well, I'm not, so don't worry about it. Yeah, that was us. Ah, 3,000 Jill, huh? Alright, I'll buy it. So you get the Seraph Magicite. And this is a really good healing Magicite. Teaches you some upper level healing spells and at much better rates, so I'm going to stick that on lock. If you wait until the second part of the game, you can actually get it for much less. I think he sells it to you for like maybe 10 Jill or something like that. Something ridiculous, but at that point it's just not as useful to get it because you lose out on that time that you could have used to learn all of those abilities. So the next 2 shards are back in Jidoor. When we first visited here, I mentioned that there is an auction house, and now the auction house is actually open for business. So you can head on in and you can start bidding on items. Now, most of the items that are available and the ones that show up most kind of frequently are okay items, but not really essential. So there's a few relics you can get, and there's actually a couple of gag items that you can get that you can't actually win, but they're kind of funny to see. So we'll see what the first item is here. I'll take you through the process. A chest. And in the chest is angel wings. So all the different characters here are going to be bidding, and you get a couple opportunities to jump in and bid yourself. To win the item, all you have to do is get the highest bid, and it's never your first bid. There's always a second round of bidding. So it's always what the second option is. So for the angel wings, it's 10,000 Jill. They are not worth that. You can get them in a relic shop later in the game, I think, and they're much less than that. So no thanks. And the unfortunate thing with them is that they are very frequent in terms of showing up. So you're going to have to go through quite a few of those to get the Magicite shards. You only have about a 1 in 8 chance of having one of the 2 Magicite shards showing up. So we're probably going to have to do this for quite a while, and I won't make you sit through it. I'll cut to actually picking them up. But here's the gag gift. A Tokobo, or Takobo. A genuine talking chocobo. That's pretty sweet. And this little kid wants it. And that's when you know it's the gag gift, because these two in the front here start interacting with each other. Spoiled little kid. Well, if you snooze or lose, kid, I'm taking it. 10,000. I like how he looks right at the little kid. Whoa! 500,000 Jill. Huh. So yeah, that's telling you you can't win. No matter how much money you have, even if you have more than 500,000 Jill. They always win it. So I'm going to go through here and I'm going to cut to getting the 2 shards, and I'll show you once I get them. So in the meantime, hang out and I will meet you back here in a little bit. Alright, here's our first shard, Zona Seeker or Zone Seeker. Took 6 more auctions for me to get it. Not too bad. It's about a 1 in 8 chance, so took about 8 tries. So Zona Seeker is really important because of a couple of different reasons that I'll mention in a second. But you need about 10,000 Jill to buy it. So before you come in here, if you are planning on getting the 2 Magicite shards, you want to have 30,000 Jill, because you'll need 10,000 for Zona Seeker and 20,000 for the other one. So let's immediately equip this, because Zona Seeker is a great Esper. You can use it in battle, and it'll put a shell effect on all of your party members. But the real reason why it's great is because it gives you +2 magic at level up. And here is Golem. Took me another 10 auctions to get him. So many angel wings. It's ridiculous. So Golem is about 20,000 Jill. And of the 2, Zona Seeker is the most important to get at this point, because of the +2 magic level up bonus. You can always come back and get Golem later in the game, but I would highly recommend that you get Zona Seeker. Not that Golem's not a good Esper. In fact, his in-battle ability, the Golem Wall or Earthen Wall, is awesome. It blocks physical damage from you and all your party members, and that can be a lifesaver. Not sure what kind of lifesaver. Maybe a cherry lifesaver. So those are our 3 Esper shards that we could get. And the only thing left to do before we head to the sealed cavern is head back to Mobliz, and I will show you that little side sequence with the injured soldier and his sweetheart. So I mentioned way back when we got Gao that there's an injured soldier of the Empire hanging out here in Mobliz. And there's a little quest you can take on where you can send items for him to his lover named Lola. And so what you have to do is send approximately 5 items, a couple letters, and other things through the mail system. And each time you have to go into the house and talk to the soldier and read him the letter. So let's head up here. You'll see the letter over there on the desk. This guy was forced to join the Empire after they took over Miranda. Yes, I will read you that letter. Let's go get it. Yeah, there are a lot, and they're doing things like dogfighting. I don't think that's going to happen, Lola. But we can send a letter back letting you know that he's okay. So let's do that. Get through the door. So head over to the post office, I guess. Little birdie. Head inside and agree to send a letter. It's about 500 Jill. And then if you head over to Miranda, you can actually get the reaction from Lola. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going back and forth and showing you these different options. So here's the second letter. Wants to send a record. Just hang out, buddy. We'll do it for you. Don't worry about it. Yes, send the letter. Or the record. Alright, Lola, did you enjoy the record? Okay, she's happy. That's good. Next. Potion. You would think potion is easily available in any shop in any town in this game, and spending 500 Jill to send a potion just seems horribly inefficient, but whatever. I guess it's the thought that counts, that I'm willing to do it for her. Yes, he's very kind. Alright, what's next? Alright, so let's send another letter. Now, in between each of these, what you do need to do is either talk to the guy to the right there for activating the Serpent Trench tutorial, or you need to go and sleep at the inn, or one other thing you can do. Yes, he's alright. Stop worrying. And this is the last one. The last thing you can do is actually just go up to the relic shop and go into the relic menu. A book, huh? And as long as you go in and exit out, that will reset the letter and send the next one. And that's actually the quickest option. So let's send this book. And see what she thinks of the book. Aw, you do that. Alright, so what do we get for doing all that? I'm a nice guy. Okay. A Tintan Abulum. Used to be called a Tintabar, and basically if you equip it, when you walk around outside of battle, you will regain HP for whichever character equips it. So it's not a great relic, but obviously it's worth getting just because. So that's it, 2,500 Jill to go through all of that, and the time it took about 20 minutes outside of the cuts you guys got to see, because you're lucky to actually do all that. So that's it. Now we're going to move on. We have to go through this Imperial base to get to the sealed cave. So let's fight our way through. Or not. The place is deserted, huh? That's not suspicious or anything. Maybe they're all in this building down here. Anyone here? Hello? Treasure. Oh, it's locked. That will open up a little bit later. We'll be back. But for now, I guess we'll just head over to the sealed cavern. And in my next episode, we will actually confront all of the big bad beasties within that cavern as we seek out the sealed Esper Gate. So as always, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.